welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
All right, well, here we go. Look at that. We just pop right up on a logo this morning. Denise will leave us here. And I'm so glad that you didn't decide to leave us. I'm so glad that you're here, Denise.
Oh, leave us.
Have you ever had that? Whoa, look at that.
Whoa.
Just went right to
Good morning.
Hey, there you go. Man, look at that. It's bright in here this morning.
Of course.
It's not really bright though. It's actually burning up in here. So we have a studio audience member in here this morning. There's a very, very nice lady that's decided just to hang out with us this morning. She said, we're just going to be here for moral support today. It's our friend Karen Denman across the aisle. And we've asked her just to be the audience because we never really have an in-studio audience.
We've got the applause sign back here for her whenever it's time for her to.
Yeah, except the button that I rigged up to that's not working. So, Karen, if you hear us say applause verbally, then you just start clapping. So, as we go applause, and then there we go. So, hey, welcome in. We're here. Denise will leave us with us, Walker County Federal Credit Union, and we are excited to be here on this non-mimosa.
It's
non-mocha
Mocha Coffee Monday.
Mocha,
look, that works.
Hey, Mocha Coffee Monday. I was about to say like non-motivational, non-this, but you know what? It's all good.
We're motivated. It's the first of the month.
We're here.
Wake up, wake up.
Hey, when your fortunes are faded, it's time to get motivated.
Okay.
Do you hear that? And you got to enunciate it the correct way. So we're already starting to sing this morning. The raps are coming out. Karen's probably happy. She's like, man, I don't want to be no part of all that rapping this morning. Well, hey, welcome. It's special day today. How about this? Episode number 300. I know. That's crazy. Where did that come from?
That's a lot of them.
I used to record these daily motivational segments a couple of years ago. And then when we moved, I'd stopped doing it. And I want to get back into the habit of it. But I'm sitting there thinking, man, I should have started that with this show because then I wanted to put together literally a book of 365 daily inspirations.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
But once I got to about 180 before we moved. And here's the problem. After 180, what else are you going to come up with? How can you come up with a different one every single day? Because it starts to get redundant.
You're saying the same thing in a different way.
Yeah. So are there any phrases that come to mind for you, Denise, of things that you say that can be said that you say maybe multiple ways? Maybe like, hey, how are you? That's one to think about. Hey, how are you? What's up? What's the deal?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you mama
How's
them?
it? How? Wait, how you mama them?
Yeah.
How you mama them?
How you mama them?
Man, that sounds like a song you would sing on Sunday morning. Hi, you mama them. All right. Well, hey, let us know that you're out there this morning. A lot of folks, new folks joining us too, that have not commented before, and we'll get to those here in just a few moments. But we do want to welcome you in on the special 300th episode. So special that we decided we ain't even going to have a guest today. We're just going to cruise, have fun. Denise and I are going to throw it down with a little surround sound as this show goes. I don't even know what that means, but just kind of float out. And we do have some breaking news also that we'll get to in just a few moments. It happens to involve an aroma of baked goods. And
that's a good hint.
I was told a long time ago, if you just keep talking about something,
you speak it into existence.
you kind of speak it, and, eventually things are going to kind of go your way. And boy, Karen and I got a message yesterday. I was in the middle of church. Bridget actually kind of slapped me on the arm because I'm in the middle of church and I'm sitting there texting back and forth. And she pops me on what are you doing looking on Facebook, We'll tell you why in just a few moments.
It was important.
It's a game changer.
It is.
It's a game changer for the financial institutions in Huntsville, Texas. And only one is going to have this here in this community.
Exclusive.
Yeah, and if any of you others try to start, you better.
Oh no.
I know one of them think they got it with that cheap McDonald's machine, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding.
We're not gonna say no names.
We ain't saying no names, but we got something even better. And we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. You know those McDonald's ice cream machines are always broke down. Have you ever heard about this?
Oh yeah, there's a whole conspiracy theory with the McDonald's machines.
You know the dude that, I don't even know, this is funny how the show goes. I didn't even think we were going to talk about McDonald's this morning. Here it goes. I got a chicken biscuit this morning. That thing is so good.
They are good.
Is it bad to have a diet soda to start the morning? What are your thoughts on that?
No, I think McDonald's sodas just kind of hit different. They're just extra crisp, I think. I like their Sprite because it's spicy. I don't know.
What about the fry? The fries are world class.
Yeah, the fries are
But
good.
you know what? The fries are hit or miss, though.
They got to be fresh, so you get that little crisp on the outside.
I don't understand it because sometimes you'll go, and I guess it's maybe later in the day, and they've been cooking it in the same grease all day. But you'll hit it. You'll hit it later in the day, and it's like the fries are soggy.
Yeah.
And nobody got time for a soggy fry. But I'll tell you one place that has complete consistency in their food, and I'm talking specifically sweet tea, because even McDonald's, I love their sweet tea, but again, it's hit or miss. The place that has never done me wrong. First of all, are you a sweet tea drinker?
I'm not a tea drinker.
Well,
I'm sorry, Texas. And I grew up in Oklahoma. We drink tea, but I've never liked tea.
One thing about Oklahoma, and for all of you Okies out there, we're so thankful for your state because it's the reason Texas has not fallen off into the ocean yet.
We're hanging on.
It's like a vacuum up there. We appreciate that. The place that has never got sweet tea wrong ever is that chicken place out there, Chicken Express. They never miss
those
the
chicken
sweet
places
tea.
usually. There's a place in Odessa. Oh, what's the name of it? It's basically the Chicken Express of over there, but everybody goes for there and just gets the gallons of the tea, so I'll take their word for it. I don't know.
They have never hit it wrong, and I'm going to tell you something, Denise, that I had no clue about. Bridget and I found this number one, we went to Three Sisters. Now, I've had their beef tips before with their beef and rice. Oh, my goodness, it's good, and it's the only place in town that you can legitimately get grape, Kool-Aid, and fruit punch. Have you been to Three Sisters?
Nope. I've had their food somewhere at an event, but I haven't actually been there.
I'm going to tell you, some of the nicest folks in town.
Yeah, they're sweet ladies.
And they've opened up another location out at Kudos now. They're on 75.
Oh, I didn't know
North
that.
of town. Yep, they're right there inside of Kudos. The Shell or whatever. It's Kudos now.
It's Kudos now, yeah.
One thing, I was joking with Billy on Friday. I support local business and we promote it. But, man, if you're going to put all that money into rebranding, can you fix the sign out? The sign still flickers, the gas sign.
Does it?
That thing's been flickering for like 5 years, man.
It's not even an old station, is it? Didn't they just do that one?
It's been there for a while. I know when we first came to Huntsville, we were living at Brookview, so we always went over there. And the thing that I remember, it's like a disco show over there, man, with a strobe light, because that fuel sign is always flashing. And I was like, all right. I saw them rebrand. I was like, cool. They're going to get that that sign fixed out there. Nope. That thing's still flashing, man. But going back to Three Sisters, we had this weekend, Bridget and I just got hooked. It was on the Billy Cawthon restaurant report. I forgot to message Karen about this. We went to Three Sisters. They got a Michelin star rating from us, by the way. I'm telling you, man.
You got to come up with your own star rating.
Billy. That's Billy's deal. But we had fried catfish and shrimp. Oh man, it was through the roof. And now we got on this seafood kick. And then by accident, I discovered that they have fried catfish at Chicken Express.
Oh, yeah. I go there during Lent. That's my stop. I love their fish up there, too.
And I like to go to the Big E's and get that. I guess they still have like the all-you-can-eat catfish over there. But
yeah, I do like their fish because it's such a light batter.
I'm going to tell you, man, if you want a quick hit, and you just need to get that chicken fix. Starting to sound like something. Man, if you need to get that fix.
Not sponsored.
You need to get that chicken. You need to get that fix. You know what I'm saying? You need to get over to Chicken Express, man. So, well, hey, welcome in episode 300 as we get cruising today. 12 minutes in this morning. Another hot day lined up. Highs in the mid-90s. Hurricane Beryl is now the earliest storm of that strength ever in the month of June. And so by Friday, forecast models are putting that storm in the Gulf of Mexico. The major models are putting it to the south of Texas, though. But again, those things can change. So just be alert. Keep up to date with our what's going on the Gulf Coast. They say, and it seems like they say this every year, though, that it's going to be the most busiest hurricane season on record. I've been hearing that for 10 years. So I'm praying that it's not. But this Hurricane Beryl could end up being a pretty serious storm if it makes its way to the Texas coast.
It feels like we already went through hurricane season with all that craziness a month ago.
I feel like that was worse than hurricane season. It was nuts. Big shout out to Paul Oldie of the Gallery. Paul, we love you, man. Thanks for the space here as we're downtown. Paul, for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Check him out here downtown, 1201 University. It's Paul Oldie with the Gallery. Also, a huge shout out to my good friend Elliot Herzig. I forgot to straighten up the coffee mug this morning.
I tried. I moved it.
It
goes in the crack.
Goes right there. Right there is where it goes. So big shout out to Elliot Herzig of Elliot's Jewelers and online at elliotsjewelers.com. In fact, today at 4 o'clock, we will be at Casa again as Elliot is unveiling the jewelry from the jewelry design contest. There was a young lady who won that contest.
Yes.
And Elliot designed the piece, and he's going to present it to her.
Awesome.
And so we'll be there at 4 o'clock today. I'm not sure if we're probably not going to do that live. We will record it, and then I'll upload it a little bit later today on social media. So big shout out to Elliot for all that he does. And, of course, here on this Monday, this motivational Mocha. Would you say Mocha?
Mocha Coffee Monday.
MCM, Mocha Coffee Monday, brought to you by our great friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union. I'm going to take our first break. Sometimes I've been going like 30 minutes and talking a lot, and it probably wears everybody out, especially y'all. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm trying to hit it at 15 minutes now every morning. Okay. We're going to have a listen. Something all new this morning. Local news from now on.
Yay.
We were forced into this, and I'm thankful. A lot of people were messaging me saying, Rob, why do you play this national news, And they were right. And guess what? Our national news service went out of business.
Oh,
didn't tell the affiliates. They just went. I started listening, and I was like, man, why is this playing the same news it's been playing for the last 4 days? Because we didn't get an alert that the news, and I listened, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. What's the old phrase? Like you hear, but you're not listening. So I was hearing, but I wasn't listening. And the other day I was on our Spirit Radio FM app, and I was like, why are they talking about the debate coming up? That already happened. And so I got online and started researching. Apparently the news service just decided to fold out of nowhere. And USA Radio News is no more, and they've been great program for us now back in my day in Georgetown, we were pulling their feed. No more. And this is great news because it's now forced us to do local news, which is what I've always wanted to do anyways. So one more thing to the plate, What's another pea in the middle of a mashed potato? I don't even know.
I have never heard that.
I just made it up. So
okay.
All right. Think about your peas and mashed potatoes more. We're going to take a quick break. We'll hear our local news. And then when we come back, some breaking news.
The most important local news.
Most important news that we've been waiting on the 300th episode. Hey, by the way, Keyword is out, and this month this week it is. What do we got this week?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. 4th of July coming up. Are y'all off?
Yeah,
y'all
we're off on Thursday.
But then you got to go back Friday.
And we'll be back Friday.
It's one of those weird.
We love when that happens.
I could just see the joy in y'all's face this morning. Like, yes, not really.
Yes.
Fireworks is the key word, and we'll give away $20 today. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All you got to do is text in fireworks. That's all one word, by the way. Text in fireworks. Include your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number is 936-339-0139. We want to welcome everybody in as well on the Spirit Radio FM app. If you're on social media, do us a huge favor this morning. Hit like and share as we continue to celebrate the good things happening here in Huntsville. Got to listen at your local news. Word from our sponsors. We'll be right back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Happy Monday, friends, and happy July. I'm Rob Pipp, and here's the news. Huntsville prepares for the annual 4th of July celebration. The city of Huntsville will host its annual 4th of July celebration at Cape Bar Ross Park on Thursday of this week, July the 4th. The event will kick off at 4 p.m. with children's activities and food vendors offering a variety of treats until 8 o'clock at night. Admission free, but food prices will vary. Attendees are encouraged to bring personal coolers, though glass containers and alcohol are prohibited. The celebration will culminate with a spectacular fireworks display beginning promptly at 9:15 p.m. For more information, visit huntsvilletx.gov. Magnolia Kennel shares summer dog safety tips. Stephanie Valley of Magnolia Kennel in Huntsville emphasizes the importance of dog safety during the summer heat. With over 26 years of experience, Valley advises dog owners to avoid walking pets on hot surfaces by using the palm test. Place your hand on the pavement for 5 to 10 seconds. If it's too hot to you, well, it's too hot for your dog. She recommends using safety booties for dogs that must walk on hot surfaces and cautions against giving overheated dogs cold water immediately, suggesting lukewarm water instead. For more tips, visit the Pause and Reflect feature on HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. Tomorrow's Promise celebrates milestone in literacy efforts. Tomorrow's Promise Educational Foundation has delivered over 45,900 free books to children in Walker County through its partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This program provides a free book each month to children from birth until their 5th birthday, promoting early childhood literacy. Currently, 1,041 children are enrolled, with 949 having graduated from the program. Parents can enroll their children for the free books at imaginationlibrary.com or visit tomorrowspromise.info. The Rotary Club of Huntsville recently hosted their installation dinner. The Rotary Club held that annual installation dinner on June the 26th at Elkins Lake Clubhouse. Outgoing President Michelle Lyons highlighted the club's community service projects and charitable funding efforts. Incoming President Michelle Spencer emphasized transparency and community engagement in her acceptance speech. The new board of directors was installed by District 5910 Assistant Governor Amy Supak. For more information, visit RotaryClubOfHuntsvilleTX.org. A community is supporting Pam Hansen after a recent tragic fire. The community is rallying to support Pam after a devastating fire back on May the 2nd that claimed her home and the life of her partner, Johnny Allen Goodman. Goodman, an 84-year-old former legendary horse trainer, succumbing to smoke inhalation. A GoFundMe campaign has been set up to help Hansen rebuild, aiming to raise funds for a small trailer and essential household items. Donations can be made at GoFundMe.com. And for the full story and links, be sure to visit HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. In national news, Hurricane Beryl intensifies to a Category 4 storm now approaching the Caribbean. Hurricane Beryl, the first hurricane of the 2024 Atlantic season, has intensified to an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm. Maximum sustained winds now of 130 miles per hour. Beryl is the earliest Category 4 hurricane on record in the Atlantic and the only one ever recorded in June. As of 8 o'clock Central on June the 30th, the storm was about 200 miles southeast of Barbados, heading west. The storm, as many are wanting to know, expected to be in the Gulf of Mexico by Friday morning. Many of the major forecast models have it going south of Texas, but the trajectory at this time, of course, could change. And finally, the Supreme Court blocks Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. In a major ruling, the Supreme Court has blocked President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. The plan, which aimed to cancel up to $20,000 $40,000 in federal student loans for eligible borrowers was deemed an overreach of the executive authority by the court. This decision impacts millions of Americans who were hoping for relief from their student loan debt. The ruling has generated mixed reactions nationwide. Some applaud the prevention of what they see as an executive overstep, while others express disappointment over the continued financial burden on borrowers. The future of student loan relief remains uncertain as the administration explores alternative solutions. And finally, friends, today it's National Ginger Snap Day, Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day, U.S. Postage Stamp Day, and National Postal Worker Day. So be nice to your mail carrier. That's your news. Stay tuned throughout the week for more headlines and keep up to date by visiting HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. And if you'd like to sponsor this news segment, simply email us. That email, victory@spiritradio.fm. Have a blessed day, friends.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Well, hit the Walker County Credit Union, that's where you'll find Karen and Denise baking cookies, making days bright and kind. Otis Smoke Myers in the oven, that sweet sugary scent. The best part of banking, folks, is the cookies represent. Credit Union cookies, they're baking all day long. Otis Smoke Myers magic, now it won't take you long. In the heart of Walker County, where the smell's oh so fine, Karen and Denise baking, you love it every time. You walk in for a loan, but you end up staying too. For those warm baked cookies, man, they change your point of view. While you're signing papers, your senses start to melt. With every bite of cookie, that's the joy you've always felt. Credit Union cookies, they're baking all day long. Otis Spunk Meyer magic, now it won't take you long. In the heart of Walker County, where the smell's oh so fine, Karen and Denise baking, you love it every time.
Oh yeah.
Bank with a smile, have a snack while you wait. Karen's got the recipe and Denise is never late. No need to stress or worry, your balance can wait a while.
I think that was backwards.
In Walker County Federal, you always leave with a smile. There's no better reason to visit trip. A little taste of heaven with each chocolate chip. From mortgages to savings, they got it all.
I don't know about mortgages.
But it's those old Spunkmeyer cookies filling every cup. Oh, credit union cookies, they're baking all day long.
Can y'all please play this?
Oh my God! Yes. It won't take you long. In the heart of Walker County, where the smells oh so fine. Karen and Denise baking, you love it every time.
Woo. I'm gonna be in there all day.
Man.
Back with a smile. Have a snack while you wait. Karen's got the recipe and Denise is never late. Don't need to stress.
Wrong.
It's backwards.
Your balance can wait a while. In Walker County Federal, you always leave with a smile.
Ooh, man.
There's no better reason to
All
visit.
right.
You know
There you go. How about that? We just, I only wanted that to be like 30 seconds, but it was so
no.
good.
That was
It was
good. That
good.
was really good.
We got a whole new theme song for
Yes.
the credit union.
Can I just tell you something real quick? Not to toot our horn here on Hello Huntsville. Where else are you going to get that type of marketing on the fly?
Come on.
During
That
the
was great.
During the commercial break, I was like, man, let's create this song about the credit union. And then we just said credit union cookies, and bam, there it was. So breaking news, although not today, but very soon, we are in the process now, officially, signing the paperwork. I will be picking up an Otis Spunkmeyer oven today down in Richards, Texas. We
We've
found
only
somebody.
been asking for this for 300 episodes.
That's right.
So thank you, Russell Humphrey.
Thank you.
For the text about the Marketplace cookie machine to Rob and I.
Yes.
And I said, hint, hint, Rob.
Yeah.
And then I came here this morning and he said, guess what? I got it.
Yeah. We don't play here on Good Morning
right.
Huntsville. 300th episode, and baby, we got cookies coming. And so we don't. Karen, I have no idea what this is going to look like. And I didn't want to throw anything on you guys, but I started thinking, man, that's my credit union.
That's right.
That's my family. And I'm going to hook. You know what you do to your family? You hook your family up.
That's right.
Every time
And think
you walk
about
in
how
there, you
good it's
leave
gonna
with a
smell.
smile.
When you come in now, you'll smell those warm cookies.
Yeah. Now, the cookies will not be ready today, so don't be flooding over there.
Sam's
But-
Club order is made.
So Friday.
Yep.
Friday, they should be.
I think that would be a good
Now, I'm
Friday,
going to tell you
thing.
straight up. If I get down to Richards and this thing ain't what as advertised,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Then we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, they're going to be Walker County Sheriff's Office going to
Yeah.
be coming down there with me. No, I don't say that as a threat. I mean, I'm going to send them. They're going to come down there with me
Yes.
and be like, "Listen, we don't lie in our county.
Exactly.
That's what it's not a threat. That sounded terrible. Don't worry, there's nothing like that. But yeah, we're excited. Thank you to Mayor Humphrey. I was in the middle of church and Bridget just popped me. She's, "What are you doing?" I said, "Man, I just got a very important."
A very important text.
So to Pastor Bay, if you're watching, or Linda or Danny or any of our friends at church, if you saw me looking down during a great sermon, by the way, from Pastor Bay, it was one of the best I've heard yet. But man, I just got that moment of distraction because this was a very important thing. Mayor texted Karen and I a link to this Otis Spunkmeyer cookie oven, and it is coming. So that is the breaking
Yay.
news this morning. Yay. 300 episodes. And I've been joking about it, but hey, I'm a man of my word.
That's right.
My daddy, this is in honor of my dad. My dad always said, "Your word is your bond, and that's in your handshake."
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what? My word's my bond. Otis Spunkmeyer, coming your way.
Yep. Thank you,
So-
Mayor Humphrey.
Yeah. So, and hey, maybe y'all have some account. I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe y'all have some account holders that that some businesses that say, "You know what? I'd like to sponsor the
Donate
cookies."
some cookie dough.
Yeah, they could donate the cookie dough each week. So I'm just
Sure,
thinking.
we'll let you sponsor some cookies.
Yeah, because, but man, I'm so. And you know what started all this? There's some good thing. There's a lot of good things that come out of experiences in life. You can either look at a situation in a bad way, or you can think about it in a positive way. When I went up to Fargo, I hated to leave because it was everything I wanted to do in life. And I was upset whenever, I was like, man, we got to come back. And I wouldn't say I was like super upset, but I was like, I knew that may be the end of that career that I'd worked so hard to get at. But the positive thing was, besides meeting good people and, being in that area, there was a bank, and I can say their name because they're not a competitor. They're way up there, Gate City Bank. And that's one thing that I liked about them was they had a cookie oven in that place. And when I got back and started talking to you guys as the first, I said, man, I'm going to get my family over there a
That's
cookie
right.
oven.
We need one.
So there you go. So, and my sister right there said, Daddy always taught us right. So by golly, that's what's happened. So anyways, that's the breaking news. And maybe by the end of the week, there'll be some cookies over there at Walker County Federal Credit Union. So
Y'all come by and see us.
y'all get on down there and get the rest of them. Anyways, Karen, what's going on? Welcome in.
Thanks.
You wanted to give the shout out to Russell for that.
I did, yes. Thank you, Mayor Humphrey. Appreciate that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a cookie machine on the way.
What was your first thought when you saw that? Were you like, "Ooh, is this really happening?"
Yeah, and that's when I immediately text you in the group text, and I said, "Hint, hint, Rob."
I literally was flipping through my Bridget, she's like, "Stop doing that. We're at church." And I was like, "I got to. This is important." So, well, awesome. Well, that's the breaking news today. So
that's good news.
Are you a cookie baker at all? I mean,
I'm not much of a cook. Period. So there's that.
Denise, cookie baker.
I don't like to bake because you actually have to follow a recipe, and I'm not really a recipe person. It's just you just keep putting stuff in until your ancestors tell you to stop.
Yeah, until your ancestors you hear these. Did you say your ancestors?
Yeah.
You hear these voices from 200 years ago. Stop, Denise.
That's enough.
This
You're
is your
right.
great grandpa's. Stop, Denise. No more.
Yep.
I don't know where the show's going today, Karen. It's probably a good idea to shut it down right now. I'm not Bridget, thank goodness, she's a wonderful cook. But I can bake cookies because it's very simple. You buy the dough in a tube.
Yeah.
Already pre-cut. Are the ones that are pre-cut
put them on
already?
there. Yeah.
In squares.
What is y'all's favorite cookie, Karen? Favorite cookie? Are you?
I like all cookies.
All cookies?
Yeah. I'm pretty simple. I like a good sugar cookie or chocolate chip. As long as they're soft. I like the chewy. I want them to be.
Yeah, we over at the chicken place over there at I keep Chicken Express. They didn't bring my fish when I went. I didn't get mad. I said, "Well, that's just God's favor because something bad was about to happen if I would have got that fish." So I just drove back around. And that lady was so she goes, "Sir, I'm so sorry. We had it here. I forgot to bring it to you." She goes, "I threw in 3 cookies for our trouble." Now that's the way business should be. And they were good. They were soft. That's why I thought of this. They were
I've
soft.
never had their cookies. I don't know that I knew they had cookies.
I didn't know that either. But I don't really go there, so.
I do.
Yeah, they had them. And I'm trying to think. Bridget and I, no, I won't say the name of the business. They're a good business. They've been having a little hiccup here and there. But Bridget and I went to eat somewhere, and there was bugs in some of the food. It was really weird.
Oh, no.
Like a weird bug. And I was like, things happen. You give people the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it's like in your house, a fly gets in your house. You don't want it there, but it happens. And it wasn't anything intentional. It was some weird little looking bug. And all the dude said was, "Oh, okay." And that was it. Can you knock off half the price or something? Don't
get you a new one.
I mean, but that's what I'm thinking of. And I won't say the big because I don't want to hurt a business. And it's great people, and we're obviously we'll go back. But I was just sitting there thinking man, if that was me, I would have been so. There was no apology. Man, I'm so sorry about it. It was just oh, okay. That literally was the response.
Yeah, he won't eat much.
I'm about to return my car because there's a spider in it right now. Somebody come pick it up. I don't want it.
Is it
It's the spider's car now.
Yeah.
Because the spider was in your mirror out there?
No, it wasn't in the mirror. It's in there's a little mouse pad. And it went under the lip. It popped up just so I could see it. And then it's oh, hey. And then went back under there. So I don't know what it's doing down there. I don't know what it's playing. It's taking over the car because that's the control. And that's his car now.
Yep.
I'm going to need a ride to work.
Yeah, you're going to feel it all the way back to the office when you get in the car.
I am, because I was hello, sir.
Karen, can we call Denise out real quick, please? She just totally missed something.
She did.
Karen got it.
What?
See, Denise,
I did miss it.
She thought it was the East Texas Huntsville coming out of me when I said the word myrrh. I'm talking about the Mercedes.
Oh.
You thought I said mirror.
I did. I just assumed that's how you were saying mirror.
It wasn't in the mirror.
I assumed that's how you say it. I don't know.
I think there's a Texas lemon law, and now it's it's 6 months. Have you had it more than 6 months? No, not more than 6 months, right?
No, I got it in February.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think of a date and then make sure it works within what we're talking about, just making up stuff.
I'm just under.
All right.
Yep.
So there's a lemon law that if you have
spiders in your car,
in your mirror, you can return it. So.
I got it now.
Hey, Wilma Jane, your hair's all messed up. Did you look in the mirror this morning?
I just assumed that's how you would say it. Look, Karen tries to tell Alexa to play music all the time, and she never understands her. And I'm like, Karen, you got to enunciate.
Yeah, because
she does not get her.
It don't pick up what you're putting down.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, hey, welcome in. A lot of fun this morning. Thanks for hanging out with us and having a good time. We definitely wanted to have that breaking news because that's going to be exciting. And so it's even more of a reason. And I'm going to switch to a serious note real quick. If you can believe that, I'll be serious for a moment. But, I'm not saying it because y'all are both sitting here. But, man, we've been so happy with the service that I've personally received from Walker County Federal since we came back, and even before we left. We had our car loan over there, and y'all have just done such a wonderful job taking care of people. And when I go in, everyone is always so friendly. I know we joke around about Ruthie a lot because she's like, it's like the cat came back the very next day. That song it's like, well, Ruthie keeps coming back, and that's okay because she's such a sweet lady.
Yes, we love her.
And I'm gonna tell you, when you go in, like, I got to be careful because I'm a talker, and I've been very mindful of this. Denise is over there like, here comes Rob again. She's hiding behind her paperwork. No. But it's just that friendliness, though. When you walk in, sometimes you walk into a financial institution, and I'm not saying this about anywhere locally or putting anyone else down, but, man, you walk in and you feel like intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had that feeling before when you walk in somewhere? Like, I mean, you drive a nice Mercedes, If I walked into a Mercedes deal, I'd feel like, I don't know if like, I feel kind of intimidated here. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but there's some places that you walk into and you're just like, I just don't know if this is for me. I don't know if they're going to like me, accept me, or if I'm just a number. That's not the way it is at Walker County Federal. When you walk in, people are going to embrace you. They're going to make you feel like you're part of a family. And I truly mean that. And that's why I was thinking, man, when I started joking around about this cookie oven because I thought of that bank up in North Dakota, and it just fits with the whole atmosphere, and I really do feel that. And so thank y'all for what y'all do. And I want to encourage folks out there. Maybe you got a new business, you got an idea in your mind, or you're looking for a personal bank account, or just want to feel like there's folks that are going to take care of you. That's what they're going to do at Walker County Federal. I don't say it because y'all sponsor the show. I've been saying it way before that because that's where we had our very first loan for our vehicle at. In fact, as soon as we got the car, it's funny because the dealer we bought it, well, we can take care of that loan for us. Like, no, you can't. I already know that. No offense to you guys, but you ain't gonna beat Karen Denman and Walker County Federal and Denise. They're going. I feel like I got the homie hookup, but it's just
you do.
But everybody gets that.
Yeah.
I walked down, I was like, man, this is like McDonald's back in the day in the Arch Deluxe when they were cooking them things. You can get the hookup on them bad boys. So, but go check them out. Walker County Federal Credit Union, they're going to take care of all of your financial needs. And if there's something they can't do, they're going to set you in the right direction or give you advice. Hey, talk to this person. We can't do that, but we know who can. And that's what it's all about over there. So, anyways, just wanted to plug that. Anything else going on, Karen?
We got trivia tonight.
Okay.
At Rodeo, so y'all come join us. Might have a little 4th of July trivia going on, so study up, maybe.
All right.
Maybe a lot.
We have a new little segment, too, that y'all probably have seen, and it's on social media. It's on our Facebook page now, and every day we try to post an impossible question or something that you've got to answer. And this one kind of threw me off, and it's going to throw a lot of people off because the answer that it told me I've never heard of before.
Uh-oh.
But the impossible question that I had posted last night, and by the way, look out for these the day before, and then you can respond on comments, and we'll get to those on the show the next day. But last night, I was going through this, and I said, you know what? Today's impossible question was kind of weird. It was, this is the people's favorite thing to eat at the fair. The answer to this surprised me because I honestly had no idea what it was.
I would say funnel cake, but obviously that would be too obvious. I guess that's not it.
That was my first guess, was a funnel cake.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw this. And then I kept scrolling, and I was like, what is that? I've never even heard of that. I thought it was a plant. So that gives you a hint. The correct answer, according to whoever wrote this, it's not funnel cakes. And you would think it is. Everybody.
Or like
Are you a funnel caker, Denise?
I love them. I think they're awesome.
They're good.
You're a funnel caker?
I'm a funnel caker.
We're funnel cakers. Funnel cake enthusiasts.
We're going to get our hair done in America. We're going to get a funnel cake. By God, that's what we're doing.
And a corn dog.
And a corn dog.
Sausage on a stick.
By the way, yesterday we cruised through Sonic and I got a corn dog. I was craving one.
Sometimes you just need a good one.
My daughter did not eat the hot dog in the middle. She just ate the bread on the outside. And I'm going to tell you, without the bread, that thing is not good. But yeah, so that was the question. It was today's impossible question for Monday. This is the people's favorite thing to eat at the fair. And I encourage folks to message us in. And, of course, most people said funnel cakes. Yeah. Steph Valley said funnel cakes. Danny Webb said corn dogs.
Yeah.
And I'm talking, man, they got them.
Yeah, they got them long ones.
Christine Mitchell had a good answer. Turkey legs. Yeah. Chris Hogue said funnel cakes. Teresa Lawson said funnel cake. Again, I thought that was the answer. What is the answer? I'll tell you when we come back. We're going to take a break. We'll leave you on a cliffhanger. Think of a plant. Think of this was the answer. No, but it's not a plant. But this particular fair thing. And once I saw a picture, I was like, yeah, I've seen those. I didn't know that's what they were called. It is something kind of fried, almost like a funnel cake. But think of a plant. It's the name of a plant, but it's not a plant. It's something you can eat. Very confusing. Mm-hmm. I've got the trivia queens over here. What are you talking about?
You got us puzzled.
So.
I have a guess.
The answer is going to upset you because I had no idea what it was. But we'll talk about it when we come back. We'll take a brief break. Let us know that you're out there this morning. A lot of folks joining us today. Some other good answers here. Elle Turpening said corn dog. Jamie Saucier was cotton candy. Mm-hmm. And Christine Mitchell said maybe corn. So maybe corn. It's nothing to do with corn. But keep thinking about it. It's a plant that maybe your grandmother grew.
Oh, I know.
That sounds
but I don't know how you would eat it if it is.
But it's not a plant, though. It's not a plant. It has the name of a plant. Now, maybe some people's grandmas were born in the 70s, so they're like, oh, my grandma did grow that.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that kind of plant. Do they sell this in fairs in Colorado? Possibly.
Probably so.
Probably.
But it's nothing to do with anything like that. Sheree Brabbit saying funnel cake hands down. That's my go-to at any fair or carnival. Yes, that is the answer that I thought.
Get funnel cake and fresh lemonade. That's what everybody gets.
It has the same name of a plant that grows very big things, very, very big things. This plant grows. It's not a plant, but it has the name of that plant. Okay. So are you starting to?
I'm thinking,
you're starting to pick up a little bit what I'm putting
thinking.
Down. All right, let's take a quick break. You think about that when we come back. We got the answer for you. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. By the way, keyword, we'll continue it on. We're giving away money today, and all you got to do is text in fireworks. What was that song you were singing?
Firework. Katy Perry.
Kind of mediocre singing there.
Just kidding. Gasp.
Well, it wasn't bad. It was,
Well, I didn't want to yell in everybody's ear.
Mediocre is a good, Karen, if someone told you you're a mediocre singer.
I would take that because I'm a horrible singer.
Yeah, see, I was being nice.
Robin.
Keyword fireworks along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line 936-339-0139. We'll take a quick break and we'll talk about the answer that you wouldn't expect when we come back. Stay with us. More to come. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our 3rd location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.live for more information. Education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Well, hit the Walker County Credit Union, that's where you'll find Karen and Denise baking cookies, making days bright and kind. Otis Spunkmeyer's in the oven, that sweet sugary scent. The best part
nothing better than a little sweet, sugary scent. Yeah, the credit union cookies. Man, that's a... I'm gonna tell you. Here's another version. It's another version, Karen. We get 2 versions. Come on, Dolly.
Where the smells oh so fine. Karen and Denise baking. You'll love it every time.
Man, I'm telling you what, man. Oh, this technology.
So funny.
You know what's funny? The recording industry is suing this company.
I bet.
Jason Bay and I talked about it on Thursday. They're suing this company, and why? Well, they're worried about it, and their basis for the suing is saying that this AI model had to learn from all the existing music. And my argument to that is, doesn't every musician learn from some other musician? Yeah. So are you going to start saying now, if you're at a concert and maybe a Chris Stapleton said he got his inspiration from so-and-so, now is he going to be in trouble because, boy, he's copying their music because he got that in? That's the way that I look at this. I think, just like anything, it's a tool that can be used for really bad or it can be used for really good. And I think in our case, it's good. We're able to do some fun marketing.
I like that little tune.
Yeah.
I did.
So I think it's going to be a #1 hit within a 2-mile or 2-meter radius of this studio.
Around the cookie machine.
So
yeah. We need to play it on Fridays.
It'll be there.
Cookies.
Hey, check this out. You know, Independence Day, right around the corner. First of all, Karen, what are you doing? What's the 4th of July looking like for you?
It's looking like swimming pool.
We already know. Are you a fireworker? Coming up with all these verbs today.
I mean, I could take it or leave it. They're pretty, but
we have I want to just give props to our city. 9:15 on Thursday, going to have our fireworks show here is just amazing.
It is really
Bridget
good.
and I experienced it for the first time last year because normally we go to the Hill Country. We go to Lake Buchanan. We're going again this year, so looking forward. Couldn't last year because baby Caden. Mm-hmm. We had baby Caden, and he was on the way just a few days later. So we stayed here. So I hate to miss it, but man, if you can get out to Kate Bar Ross Park on Thursday, 9. They're going to be out there all. I think 4 o'clock is when the show gets started. A lot of vendors. They're sold out. Going to be food. I know Delphina was there last year.
Delphina will be there.
Man, and I think she was the most popular food trailer.
Oh, yeah. She was busy.
It was rocking. We ate some churros, man. Am I saying that right, or is that too country?
No, you got it.
Well, Mabel, you look in the mirror. You look in the mirror. Listen, y'all look in the mirror while you eat your churro, okay?
You look. I wasn't too far off.
Do you think that brand was at Maybelline? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Do you think that came from like Maybelline? That's a good old country name. So do you think back in the day, like the grandpa was like, well, maybe she's born with it. Well, maybe it's just Maybelline. See, you get what I'm saying? It's got that flow, right? Where did that come from?
I have no idea. We've gone way off here.
Anyways, 4th of July. So we know Karen's going to be on the pool. Denise, what are you doing? Are you going to pull also?
Probably.
What are you pulling? Pull? Swimming pool is a joke. It's like you pulling somebody's leg, you pulling their arm. What are you pulling,
Pulling a drink towards my mouth.
It's coming up this weekend, so I have no idea what we're talking about this morning. But here's why this started. On this day in 1776, right after Maybelline was born, the very first vote was taken on the Declaration of Independence. Can you believe this was leading up? It was discovered later that most of the no votes came from those worried about the noise from the fireworks. That's a joke. This is your corny on this day stuff that I get every day. Karen's like, that's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard.
Did you ever tell the audience the answer to the question?
No, we're getting to it.
Okay,
We're keeping.
I thought you forgot.
No,
I was trying to get you back on track.
We're keeping them hanging real quick. Here's another one. On this date in 8. These are true though, by the way, but the little corny side things are really bad. It was on this date in 1847. The very first adhesive U.S. postage stamps went on sale. This replaced the very unpopular ones that you had to nail to your letter. Before they had stickers, you had to nail. These are really bad, right, Karen?
Those are bad.
These are really horrible. In 1862, Congress outlawed polygamy. Of course, multiple marriages. Multiple marriages, no multiple girlfriends. Well, that's another matter. Really, some guys would actually want to try to remember 2 anniversaries in a year. Another corny one, right? Just really corny. And the last one, Karen, you're really going to love this one because this is really bad. On this date in 1863, the famous Civil War battle at Gettysburg took place. Now, these are real events, but here's the part that you really like the most, Karen. I don't know exactly where I lost the Gettysburg Address. Now, that one was pretty. That was all right.
That's a good one. That's a good dad joke.
So those are so bad. I pay this company for this garbage. By the way, here it is, Karen. What is this right here? That is the answer to the trivia that we had today. Today's impossible question.
I've never eaten that.
And I have never heard of this as a food.
Now
this cannot be a Southern thing.
At first glance, you ever watch what is it? What, I can't even think of the UFC. Kind of looks like an ear, right, of those guys. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
It kind of looks like the ear of a boxer or a fighter. It has the word ear in it. Elephant ears.
Yep.
Who would? I've never had that or seen that at a fair that I've been to.
I think that maybe here in the South it's funnel cakes, but maybe that's where this survey was apparently done. It wasn't down here, that's for sure.
Correct.
So this is an elephant ear. Now, I've seen these at fairs, but I've never heard them called
I haven't
ears.
either.
So that is one of the most popular. If you took all of the United States and surveyed them, apparently the answer would be elephant ears. I'm glad we live in Huntsville, Texas, because there's your answer to today. And that was an impossible question.
I still think funnel cake's right because it's fried something with sugar.
Yeah,
Same thing.
When I was thinking of that, I said I'd never even heard of that. Hey, I've got a couple things you need to know today. Now, these aren't funny. These are true stories. Walgreens says they're going to close a substantial number of its 8,600 locations across the U.S. that are underperforming. I love going to Walgreens. I get photos done there extremely cheap.
Yeah.
And so I hate to hear that news this morning. Mattel says that they will have made 80% of their games colorblind accessible by the end of the year. So for folks that have vision difficulty, I think that's pretty cool. Boy, check this out. Now, Bill Belichick, he's the football coach. Is he still with the Patriots? Is that guy still going, or is he
I
done?
don't know.
He's retired.
He's retired. Okay. Well, it says his 23-year-old girlfriend.
That's what I was really going to say. He's got a 20-year-old girlfriend
Jordan
now.
Hudson arrived at her cheerleader practice last week in a Porsche that was rumored to be a gift from her former
sure
coach.
It was.
Wow. So that's crazy. Boy, check this out. Warren Buffett owns nearly $130 billion in Berkshire Hathaway stock. You know, one of the most famous stock dudes. He has given a preview of his will that will direct his fortune into a new charitable trust that will be overseen by his children. And so I guess when you put that stuff into a trust, you can't just throw it around wherever you want. So maybe that's a good thing. But check this out. Boy, I'm going to have to get back into the ride-sharing business. Uber and Lyft have agreed to pay their drivers in Massachusetts a minimum wage of, get this, $32.50 per hour.
Wow.
Ooh.
So, man, that is pretty cool. And here is a new flavor coming to Cheez-Its. Do you ever eat Cheez-Its?
Do.
I just like saying Cheez-Its. How do you say Cheez-Its, Denise?
Not like that.
It's one of those weird, like, lispy words. A new flavor from Cheez-Its, Hidden Valley Ranch. And that will be arriving in stores today.
I'm sure that'll be popular.
Would you try those? Hidden
Sure,
Valley
I'll try
Ranch Cheez-Its?
Cheez-It. Now, is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Its?
I think it's isn't it?
Ooh, it's Cheez-It.
Are you serious?
That was one of our
trivia things. Yeah.
We do a lot of Mandela Effect trivia.
Ah.
Everybody thinks it's Cheez-Its. There's no S.
Like Chick-fil-A, how it's spelled.
Right.
It's got the dashes.
Is it CHIC or CHICK?
Yeah.
Because in your mind, you would think it's a CHIC, but it isn't, right? It is the actual word chick, or is
Believe
it?
so.
Yeah, it's got the K.
Yeah.
I saw those one day online, and it was really like messing with my mind, just like that cricket over there is messing with my
I know.
mind.
That cricket
So,
is.
all right. Well, let's take one final break as we'll head over and come back on our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We've got a winner today. A lot of folks texting in this morning.
Awesome.
And so we'll come back to that, and we'll close it out with Walker County Federal and here in just a few moments. Hey, stay with us. We got a little bit more to come. We'll be back in a moment. And by the way, final opportunity today to text in that keyword fireworks, chance to win $20. And all you got to do is text that in, fireworks, one word, on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. at it here. 8:32. Hey, I don't run this show. I try to get done, Karen, now. Like, I'm trying to keep it like about an hour and 10 minutes instead of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's shut this down. No more of those really horrible, just terrible, on this day. That's horrible. We're not going to do those anymore. I do want to say this real quick. We were talking about a few of these during the break. This was a weird one. It says, according to a study, rain can cause a person to leave a negative restaurant review.
Like it just puts some people in a bad mood, I guess.
Yeah. Does rain put y'all in a
I
bad
like rain.
mood?
Nah. I like gloomy days. I like storms, though.
I almost think that's kind of like one of those just cliche things where we always hear, and I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like the popular thing to say is, oh, it's raining today. It's a bad, but I don't really get.
My mom is one of those people, though. When it's kind of gloomy, it's not sunny, she's like, oh, such an ugly day.
Now, if it's raining for like all that rain we had, then I'll start to get a little bent out of shape. I'm like, come on, man, this is enough.
I like storms.
But too much. Like after a while, it kind of gets, There was another thing here that said 30% of people in a survey said they would give up dessert for a year in order to have a nice smile. Would you give up dessert for a year?
I feel like probably the dentist was the one making the survey, and they're like, yeah, totally.
Karen, would you give up dessert if you?
Yeah, I could do that.
You could do that.
I think I could do that.
This one says 50. This one says 20% of. Well, let's go to this one. 56% of brides won't book a wedding venue unless it has good Wi-Fi. Those are the times we're in. I guess because they want people to send pictures and do all that stuff, huh?
I guess.
I don't know.
I'm not really I don't know. When I travel, like, that's the last thing on my mind.
I just feel like you need it to not, so people will be present. Everybody's there, not just on their phone.
Yeah, like when I go now, I'll say this: if I go to a hotel and they don't have free Wi-Fi, I'm kind of like, "Are you serious? This is 2024, and you're going to charge me for it?" So, anyways, all right. Well, it's been a fun one today with our friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union. Be on the lookout. Old Otis is making his way over there.
Y'all come see us Friday.
Come on Friday. We may need to do like a special Billy Cawthon restaurant report over there at it.
Yeah, bring Billy by for some cookies.
Let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. Sounds like.
Hello.
Yes, who is this? Yes, who is this? Hey, are you graduated? What are you doing?
I'm working for a community service credit union.
Oh, we've got a competitor on the line. Ooh.
I'm sorry, wrong number.
Yeah,
wrong number.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to call today. Just kidding. I love watching the show when you're on.
No, this young lady, whoa, man. This young lady has been, we're joking.
Sorry. Bye.
Hey,
I don't know, got caught on video.
Hey, Cecilia, you just ask your employer for your $20, all right?
Right?
No, you know what, though? I'll say this. Cecilia's been watching the show since we started, and so
thank you for watching.
She's the winner.
I love watching.
And a graduate of Sam Houston State University, right?
Yay! Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you done? Completely graduated?
Yes,
You're done?
I'm done.
All right.
I am.
Wonderful. What have you been up to besides working, Cecilia? Can you tell us real quick? We're actually trying to get you in trouble. We're going to keep you on the line.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I do have to go now. No, nothing too crazy.
Awesome. Well, all right. Well, thanks
Living the life in Huntsville, Texas.
Wonderful. Well, hey, thanks for being a long-time supporter of the program. It is, Cecilia, $20 coming your way today. So, hey, Karen, you got a question for Cecilia real quick.
Tell us what you're thankful for.
How about the community service credit union?
No, I don't know about that.
That was the wrong answer.
I'm thankful for having a roof over my head and,
absolutely
just having a nice place to live,
All right. Well, good to hear from you, Cecilia. Thanks for having fun with us this morning. Hey, have a blessed day, all right?
Y'all as well. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Of all the people.
We don't answer personal calls at Walker County Federal Credit Union.
No, she, in all fairness, she has been she's a wonderful young lady. She has actually been, that was long before, I didn't even realize that. I was like, whoa, okay, cool. But she's been with this program. It's really cool as a student from Sam Houston State University. She has been watching the show since we started. And that was long before she had a job anywhere, too, while she was going to class. And she had won a couple of prizes, but we had to arrange a special pickup because she was in the middle of her school day in the morning. So, all right, well, that'll wrap it up. And, hey, if you're looking for banking, see our friends over at Walker County Federal
Maybe
Credit
me and
Union.
you can go take it to her at work.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll deliver it.
We'll throw in some Walker County Federal Credit Union swag as well. and go drop it off for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm digging myself into a hole this morning. No, it's all good. We all love each other here in Huntsville. But I'm serious, though. If you're looking for great folks, please go visit our good friends at Walker County Federal. Again, trivia coming up tonight. Be over there at Rodeo, 6 o'clock. Kind of arrival time. Was that a good time to come
That's a good time to get there and get you a good seat.
Get there early.
It
Get
gets
a
pretty
good seat.
packed.
Our anniversary is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes, so we'll have something really special that night. Not this Monday, but the next.
It'll be 2 years already.
Yep.
It's crazy.
2 years trivia.
What gave y'all the idea? Were y'all just talking at the pool one day and was like, let's do some trivia? Or how did it all kind of start?
We were at Rodeo, sitting there talking to Delphina, and she was talking about, Monday night was kind of slow and this and that. And so Denise and I had been going to trivia at other places, and we said, well, why don't we try a trivia night and let's see how it goes. If it goes good, fine. If it doesn't, nothing lost. And it went well.
Awesome.
And here we are, still 2 years later.
Very well.
We all do such a great job. And I told Bridget we do need to, find a sitter once in a while and come by and
absolutely
be a part of that. So I know the children, what age can you leave kids at home? No, I'm just kidding. You can't.
We know a real good babysitter.
Yeah, call Chris Gladden. That's good to watch your kids.
I will say this as we end. I had a thought, we don't get to go to the movies a lot at all. And I do. I miss going to the theater once in a while. And I started thinking, why don't theaters, even if it's just one day out of the month, like one Friday or one Saturday, why don't they bring in like a daycare thing to where they bring in a trusted source to watch children? So wouldn't that be so convenient? You just take your children to the theater and then you draw, and as long as it's something you trust, and you drop them off at the theater, and then you can go in and watch a movie.
That's actually a really good idea.
I thought it was a good idea.
Theaters should definitely have their own little daycare area.
Or just one day out of the month, because for us it's really, really, really hard to find. And I feel like it's inconveniencing people to call. Like Bridget I had to run her to the ER a few months ago. She had some sort of upper respiratory mess, and I was worried about her, and it was real bad sore throat. And I hated to call, but I called our former neighbors. I mean, a neighbor for life, I guess, good friends of ours. But I had to call them at 9 o'clock at night. They live in Brookview. And I was like, do y'all mind? No, we'll be right there. But I hated to call them because I felt like it was so inconvenient for them, especially at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know. I thought maybe that would be a good idea. But
it would be.
Probably not. So, well, that'll wrap it up. Again, Friday, come by. Cookies may be flying. And we may have to stop by. I may send someone over there. Well, y'all are closed that early in the morning, but we'll come by later and grab some. So that'll wrap it up. Karen, good to see you. Denise,
you too.
Good to see you. Been a lot of fun. Tell your mom hello. We missed her
I
this morning.
I will.
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up. A lot of folks were joining us today. Sorry we didn't get a chance to say hi to all of you, but we appreciate you so much. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Jason Thompson, Guardian Defense, joining us. And we're going to close out the live shows.
You just got a babysitter.
Yeah, that's my sister. She's all the way in Temple, so I don't know if she's going to drive 2.5 hours to come see him. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, 7:30. A lot more as we continue to celebrate the good happening here in Huntsville. Make sure to listen to throughout the day on spiritradio.fm, as we will have our local news segments now. So no more national. We'll have a few national things, but it's primarily focused on local. As I end every broadcast, friends, this morning, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We really do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement and lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until tomorrow morning, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. Thanks for being with us. See you, ladies.
Bye. Bye.
Well, hit the Walker County Credit Union. That's where you'll find Karen and Denise baking cookies, making days bright and kind. Otis Spunkmeyer's in the oven, that sweet sugary scent. The best part of banking, folks, is the cookies represent. Credit Union cookies, they're baking all day long. Otis Spunkmeyer magic, now it won't take you long. In the heart of Walker County, where the smell's oh so fine.